Something strange is happening to modern men. More men today report feeling constantly tired, unmotivated, mentally foggy, and far less vital than they used to feel. Even men in their 20s and 30s are experiencing symptoms that used to be associated with much older age, including low energy, poor recovery, low motivation, and declining libido. Many men wake up already feeling drained before the day has even begun, relying on coffee just to function, struggling to concentrate at work, and by the evening feeling mentally and physically exhausted. So what's actually going on? Why do so many men today feel like their energy, drive, and vitality are fading? In this video, we'll break down the most common symptoms men experience today, what's really causing this loss of vitality, and the natural strategies that can help restore it. Because once you understand what's happening inside your body, you can start taking control again. Before we go further, it's important to understand what vitality really means. Vitality isn't just about physical strength or athletic ability, it's the overall sense that your body and mind are functioning well together. A man with strong vitality typically experiences consistent energy throughout the day, mental clarity and focus, healthy hormone balance, strong motivation and drive, good physical recovery, and a stable sense of well-being. When your vitality is strong, daily tasks feel manageable. You wake up feeling ready to face the day, your mind feels clear, and your body responds well to physical activity. But when vitality begins to decline, many of these systems start weakening at the same time. Energy becomes inconsistent, motivation fades, sleep quality declines, and mental clarity become harder to maintain. The problem is that this decline often happens slowly, and because the changes are gradual, many men assume it's simply part of getting older. But in many cases, it's not normal aging. It's the result of modern lifestyle factors interacting with human biology in ways our bodies were never designed for. One of the first signs of declining vitality is persistent fatigue. Many men wake up already feeling tired, and instead of feeling refreshed after sleep, they feel like their body never fully recovered. To compensate, they turn to caffeine, with coffee becoming a daily necessity and energy drinks becoming common. But even with caffeine, the boost is often temporary, and by mid-afternoon, their energy crashes again. Another common symptom is brain fog, which can feel like mental sluggishness where tasks that once felt easy now require much more effort. Concentration becomes difficult, memory recall becomes slower, and many people feel mentally overwhelmed by information. Motivation can also begin to decline, and activities that once felt exciting or rewarding may begin to feel exhausting or pointless, affecting productivity, creativity, and overall life satisfaction. Some men also notice changes in their physical performance, struggling to build or maintain muscle, experiencing slower recovery, and finding workouts harder than they used to. Sleep problems also become more common, with some men struggling to fall asleep, others waking up frequently during the night, and even after 7 or 8 hours of sleep, still waking up feeling tired. In some cases, libido and reproductive health may also decline, often linked to hormonal changes, stress, poor sleep, or metabolic health. None of these symptoms usually appear all at once, but instead gradually accumulate. To understand why modern men are losing vitality, we have to look at something important. The human body evolved. Our biology developed over thousands of years under conditions that included natural sunlight, daily physical movement, whole minimally processed foods, regular sleep cycles aligned with the sun, and relatively low levels of artificial stimulation. Modern life has dramatically changed these conditions. We now live in an environment filled with artificial light, constant digital stimulation, highly processed foods, and long hours of sedentary work. One of the most powerful forces affecting modern health is chronic stress. Stress itself isn't always harmful, and short bursts can actually improve alertness and performance as part of the body's natural survival response. But the problem arises when stress becomes constant. Modern life often keeps the body in a prolonged state of low-grade stress due to work pressure, financial concerns, social expectations, and constant notifications and information overload. When the brain perceives stress, the body releases hormones such as cortisol. In short bursts, cortisol is useful because it helps mobilize energy and sharpen focus, but when cortisol remains elevated for long periods, it begins to interfere with other biological systems, causing sleep quality to decline, hormone balance to become disrupted, and the body to remain stuck in a constant alert state. Sleep is another critical factor. It is one of the most powerful recovery systems in the human body, during which the brain clears metabolic waste, hormones are regulated, muscles repair and rebuild, and memory consolidation takes place. However, modern lifestyles often interfere with healthy sleep patterns. Late-night screen use exposes the eyes to artificial blue light, which signals the brain to stay awake rather than prepare for sleep. While irregular schedules disrupt the circadian rhythm, the internal biological clock that regulates sleep and wakefulness, when this rhythm becomes disrupted, sleep quality suffers, and poor sleep doesn't just make you tired the next day, it also affects hormone balance, metabolism, immune function, and mental performance. Diet is another major factor. Modern diets often contain large amounts of ultra-processed foods designed for convenience and long shelf life. But these foods are typically high in refined sugars, unhealthy fats, and artificial additives, while being low in essential nutrients like vitamins, minerals, and fiber. This creates a situation where people consume enough calories but still lack the nutrients their bodies need, leading to unstable blood sugar, inflammation, and nutrient deficiencies that contribute to fatigue, poor concentration, and metabolic problems. Lack of movement is another key issue. The human body evolved to move regularly, with daily life historically involving walking, lifting, and physical labor. Modern life is far more sedentary, with long hours spent sitting at desks, commuting, and using screens. This lack of movement negatively affects circulation, metabolism, and muscle health, and since physical activity plays a major role in regulating hormones, improving mood, and supporting energy production, the absence of it causes the body to become less efficient over time. Even moderate daily movement can significantly improve energy levels and vitality. Another unique challenge is digital overload. Smartphones, social media, streaming platforms, and constant notifications compete for attention all day long. While technology offers many benefits, this constant stimulation places heavy demands on the brain. Each notification triggers small dopamine responses, and over time, this can make it harder to focus on tasks requiring sustained attention. Constant switching between apps and tasks consumes mental energy and contributes to cognitive fatigue, but creating periods of reduced digital stimulation can help restore mental clarity and focus. The encouraging news is that many of the factors affecting vitality are within our control. Improving vitality rarely requires extreme changes, but instead comes from strengthening the core foundations of health. Sleep should be prioritized by maintaining consistent schedules and reducing screen exposure before bed. Nutrition should focus on whole foods while reducing ultra-processed foods to stabilize energy and support metabolic health. Regular movement through exercise, walking, or strength training helps improve circulation, hormone balance, and mood. Sunlight exposure, especially in the morning, helps regulate the circadian rhythm and improve sleep quality. Managing digital habits by creating boundaries around screen time allows the brain to recover from constant stimulation. The decline in male vitality seen in modern society is not simply the result of aging, but rather the result of lifestyle conditions that place constant pressure on the body's biological systems, including chronic stress, poor sleep, ultra-processed diets, lack of movement, and digital overload. Vitality is not something reserved for youth, but the result of daily habits that support the body's natural biology. And the good news is that those habits can be rebuilt. If you're interested in learning how to optimize your energy, focus, hormones, and overall health, make sure to subscribe to Optimized Men. This channel explores science-based strategies designed to help men perform at their best physically and mentally. And if you found this video helpful, let me know in the comments. Which factor do you think is affecting modern men the most? Stress, sleep, diet, or digital overload. Your experience might help someone else start improving their health today.